Okay, so we are back to the fourth chapter, managing your site, and we're talking about the topic colors, and this is the second video on colors. Okay, what I want to do is I will open up my notepad. Okay, before I open up my notepad here, let me show you what I've done here. Okay, this was my main folder for HTML1. I'm teaching HTML1 to you guys, so I created a folder, and within the folder I created folders for each chapter or topic. So I created a color folder. You can do the same thing, create a color folder. Okay, and within the color folder just write the just copy and paste my first page code. That's all I need. I just need the basic head, body, and title tag here. Okay, nothing else. So okay, now that I have it, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing code for different topics here. Okay, let me write down the name of the topic here so that you have an idea what we are working on, which code, what to expect. Okay, the first thing that I want to cover is the background, the code for the background. Okay, if you have a website and you need to change the color of the background, this is what you do. Okay, and let's open up the notepad and begin writing our code. If you remember, this web page looks something like this. I changed the title to Green Event Managers, and I changed the heading as Green Event Managers, and I said let's play with the colors. And if you look at the website, it looks something like this. The web page looks something like this. Okay, it's plain vanilla, simple, nothing much to it. Notice the pathway here, we talked about it in the last chapter. href, this is the pathway to refer. This whole thing is the pathway to refer this page from another page. Okay, just touching up that. Okay, so we have this Green Event Managers. Let's play with colors. Let's change the background. Okay, so the background color can be changed like this. You go within the body. Okay, the body tag here, body. Okay, and let me add some space so that you can see clearly. This is the body tag, and within the body tag I want you to write style. Color is usually defined by style. Okay, at all times, most of the time it's defined by style. Okay, and it goes in many elements. This is just an example of a color tag within the body element. It can go anywhere. It can go in the h1 heading tags, it can go in the paragraph tags, it can go in the table tags. We're going to cover that in the next chapter. Any element of your web page or website, you can define color. Okay, so body style is equal to background color. Okay, I think you guys are learning a lot from me, so I'm going to add two different things in this code. Yellow green. Okay, this is the name of the color. Okay, and what was this? This was the name of the color. We defined it right here, color names. Background color is blue, remember? So this is exactly what I'm doing here. Background color yellow green, and semicolon. Okay, color white. Okay, which means I am trying to define the color of the font. Okay, we've done that in previous chapters. You can define color of the font in this way, or you can define the color of the font by writing font color. Okay, there are many ways to do one thing. I don't want you to get confused within this context. Remember I said when you're changing the color, background color, you always want to make sure that the font color doesn't merge into the background, it stands out. Okay, so yellow green seems a bit light, so I want to make sure that the font stands out. Okay, and we're just going to save this, save as the first page. Okay, and if I try to refresh this page here, it looks something like this. Green Event Managers. Let's play with colors. Notice the background color is yellow green and your text color is white. Okay, you can do something like that for your website. Now there's one thing I want to show you. What if you don't like the yellow green color, and you're not even sure which color you want? You want to select from a color palette. Is that available to you? Yes, it's available. You just need to go to this website here. It's called w3schools.com html, okay, colornames.asp. And here you would find a list of colors here. For example, Alice blue, okay, we have antique white, we have aquamarine. You want to try it? Let me try it. So instead of yellow green, I write the name of this color here. Supposing I just like this color so much, and I just want to have this color on my website. Just make sure you write the correct spelling, word for word, letter for letter, aquamarine, and it is case sensitive as well. Okay, so let me try this out, aquamarine. Okay, and let me save. Okay, so the color is aquamarine, and let me check what it looks like. My first page. Okay, all right. So notice the color is instantly changed into aquamarine color. Okay, and previously we had this color, and the font remains white. Okay, do you notice how the eye gets tired reading something light over light? So something, you know, darker would be better. Let me manipulate this. What if I say black? Or I could even say navy blue, depending on what color names were available. Black. This color of the font or the color of the background, they come from the same color palettes available here. Same of these. Black is here, right here. It's 00000 in hexadecimal. You could also write that. Okay, you have blanched almond and blue, and there's so many other colors. So you just go ahead and save it. And let's try to refresh the page. There you go, green event managers. This makes more sense. Actually, it's more, the eye can read these more easily than the previous one. Notice? But with the green, it looks very nice. The white stands out. So these are the decisions for colors that you need to make for your website. Okay, and remember, the colors are defined in the main page, and then the main page is copied and pasted within your folder and renamed according to the links available, just like we did in the last chapter, the managing your site folders chapter. Okay, so next what I want to do is okay, this is the one that we have right now. This is the latest one. So what I want to do is I want to manipulate the text foreground. What are we doing right now? We're manipulating the text foreground. Okay, what's foreground? Opposite background? Well, in this case, yes, because supposing you have the site here. This is the background, and this is the foreground. Text is on the foreground. So remember, we did the font, style, color is equal to blue, green, red, orange, whatever color you want. You can do it that way as well, and you can do it this way as well. Okay, let me define the color for the text. Okay, text foreground will naturally go here. For example, if you have the H1 heading, and that's green event managers, I'm not going to disturb that. I'm going to create another heading which is H3. Okay, just for demonstration purposes. It's not going to make sense in the entire page, just for demo purposes. H3, within the HT tag, write style equals to. Remember, I said your color can go in the body element, it can go in any heading element, and usually the attribute of that defines the color is style. Okay, style is your best friend. And okay, I've already written style. Style is equal to inverted commas. Always style comes in with an equal sign and inverted commas. I'm going to say color blue, just like I did here. Background color, double colon, aquamarine. Same here. Color, double colon, blue, because we're not talking about the background color, and we're talking about the heading color. Okay, color is equal to blue. Okay, and then you could say HTML colors, for example. Okay, the heading title should say HTML colors. HTML colors, and we need to close the tag \h3. okay, and now what we're expecting here is we're expecting another heading here, and this heading should say HTML colors with blue. Okay, let me save this file, and let me refresh the page. All right, okay, this was not expected. Let me check if I wrote the correct code. Okay, here I did not add inverted commas. Close. Notice what happens, the browser refuses to read anything after the incorrect code, and that's such a sad thing, right? So just make sure that you write the correct code. Let's save and refresh this again. Okay, now let's try to refresh this page. All right, HTML colors, and that is the foreground text. Okay, and let me show you another way to do the same thing again. I'm going to control C this. Okay, just bear with me, and instead of using the color name, I want to write the hex code. Okay, we're dealing with this guy here, so the hex code would be color hash. Okay, and your blue color goes something like this. Remember, we wrote that before in the Word document. This is the blue color. Okay, and instead of using the FF, I'm going to use another shade of blue. Okay, this blue shade is different, but I'm trying to tell you we're doing the same thing. We're writing the hash code for the color, 4 zeros and 69. Okay, and if we do that and try to save it, let's see, let me check. Yes, 4 zeros and 69, and okay, again, okay, yes, I added the inverted commas. Close, no mistake here this time. Let's see, save as, and let me try to run the file again. There you go, HTML colors. Okay, so you have two different shades of blue if the one is dark and one is light. Okay, and this is the another way of writing code. And if you want something similar here, supposing you just want the same shade in hex, this is how you do it. I'm just going to copy this, Control C, okay, and Control V. What I'm trying to do is repeat HTML colors in the same way with this, using the same blue color, but this time I want to use, instead of 69, which is a bit darker, I'm going to use FF. Okay, and FF is same as what I defined here, hash 4 zeros and FF. It's the same color here. Okay, hash 4 zeros and FF, and it should lead to another line which is the same as the first color, HTML colors. Okay, let me save it. Okay, what happens if I try to refresh the page? There you go. No, did you notice I have HTML colors? This color and this color is the same, but the code for both of them is different. Okay, in one part, in the first color HTML colors, I used color blue, and in the second one here 0000FF. Okay, and the last one is a shade darker. Okay, this is just for demonstration purposes. And up next I'm going to show you how to do text background and border color. Okay, let's go on to the next video.